What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216 531 7373, or on the west side, call 216 398 7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently now. You get weird with the beard. That's all right. And then you got Lord Paris France from Cleveland.
Redline Radio LLC. Follow me on Instagram, GenGenFunny33. We have some amazing guests as always in the building.
Are critical thinkers of voice, and the people who don't think critically are the loudest voices a lot of times.
Well, it's too many.
And when you hear that beat, you already know what it is. It's Saturday for you, but it's Tuesday for us. It's Comedy and Cocktails with Jen Jen on Redline Radio LLC. And we back with another blazing show, y'all. First off, let me do our cocktail for today. The cocktail we have is called a Martin Church. Y'all know I'm a tequila girl, so your favorite tequila, a little bit of Sprite, a little bit of lime juice, squirt, and you will have a Martin Church. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Tim, for the sound effects. I'm super excited because guess what? We're almost coming up on a year of Comedy and Cocktails with Jen Jen. So if y'all missed any episodes, please go on Redline Radio LLC Facebook and look up these old classics, okay? Your girl always has something going on. First of all, let me thank all my Genaholics, all my Genaholic wannabes and gonna-bees for always tuning in, always supporting your girl. So, you know, I always have stuff going on. Atlanta was amazing. Y'all know I went to Atlanta to host a comedy show. Man, shout out to Dominic Potts. We had such a great freaking time. Okay? Got a lap dance from a stripper named Fame. She said, "My name's Fame." I said, "Bitch, my name's Famous." Okay. All right. She was slim thick. I enjoyed myself. I don't even lie. First time I had vagina in my face. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I was along for the ride. I got May 14th coming up. I have a Mother's Day show at Smoking Divas. That's 15905 Euclid. I'm going to be I got so many. Sorry, y'all, I gotta focus. May 26th, I have a show up in Smoke. Oh, free pre-rolls, y'all. You know I love that. At Exotic Cuisine, the DJ the Ripper will be in the building. Y'all know I will be start filming here on Avenue next week. So look out for that. You can always catch me on Tubi. Y'all not laughing yet in Common Creed. May 28th, I forgot about that. Drew Brees. Give it up to Drew. Yes, we love him too. Gotta have him back on the show. My guest for tonight. One I've been doing comedy with for maybe over 10 years, something like that. We done traveled California, Miami, Daytona. My other guest, I think he's kind of new in comedy. We just met, but been doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I always want to support people because that's how we gonna make it. We gotta support each other. Right. Stop being in each other's feelings, y'all. Everybody has their own greatness. You just gotta find your position and play it. Everybody can't be LeBron, but you can be, what's his name? Kyrie. That's what I'm saying. You can be Kevin Love, okay? So my first guest in the building is Marcus Martin.
What's up with it?
Marcus, give us your social media. Tell us how long you've been doing comedy. I don't even know if you remember how we met, but
I mean, it had to be a show or something like that. Definitely. I don't remember the exact day.
Yeah, no.
So it's been so long.
Yeah.
I know the moments. I know times that we had. And,
right. Absolutely.
Like, shows that you didn't came to in my city.
Right. I met your mom at the Mother's Day show we did before. Your mom was there. Mm-hmm. I never forgot that. And then God rest Tim soul. Tim Longhorn. Man.
Longshore. Yeah.
Longshore. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
I got a picture of all of us still on my refrigerator. Man, good times. And you know, sorry not to cut you off, but I do have to say this. I'm gonna dedicate this show to my cousin who just passed, Jerome Nash Jr. Life is short. We can't take nothing for granted. You know, Tim was such a dope guy. That's what made me think. Thank you. That's what made me think about it. You know, like damn, Tim gone. Another brother, Howie, that was in Pittsburgh, passed away. It's just like you just
short guy.
Yeah. It's like you know, you
funny.
just can't take these moments for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because in my journey of doing comedy, I meet dope people like y'all.
Speaking of that, I remember we went to Pittsburgh together.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
All types of travels. How long have you been doing comedy?
About 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember your first time doing comedy?
Hell yeah, I remember that shit.
You can never forget the first.
It was horrible.
Might as well. What happened? Please tell us.
My very first time in comedy, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Like I had my set, I had everything written out, and I had 5 minutes. And I got done in maybe 2.5 minutes, 3.
Man.
So I just got 2 minutes.
I'm saying like people don't understand the minutes be long as hell when you on that stage. Yeah. 5 minutes, don't say 15. Like 15 for real.
Like, it takes a while to develop a 5 minute set.
It does.
Minute set,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned quickly from my very first show
Mhm.
that okay, you can be funny in life, but comedy stand up is an art form. Like you gotta
Yes,
really
absolutely.
that's
that.
so yeah. I
Because
learned that from
everybody
my
think
first
they
show.
can do it.
Yeah,
That'd be the
everybody. I
first
mean,
thing. Everybody say I'm funny. Yeah, but are you funny in front of people you don't know?
right.
Because that's a total different thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my next guest in the building, we gonna give it up for Church Boy.
What up? How y'all doing?
Thank you for coming through. How long have you been doing comedy?
Man, thank you for having me. First off, I appreciate
Oh,
you.
of course.
And look, I've been doing comedy for 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, been doing it for 2 years, but man, it's been a crazy journey since I got started though. Because like I got started down south, and like the open mic scene is like non-existent. So when you first get on stage, it's almost like they throw you out in front of the wolves the first time, and either you gonna sink or swim.
Right.
Like the only chance you might have of doing half decent is you might can meet a comedian that's done it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they might can steer you in the right, you know what I mean? Get you right. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
so where are you from?
From Mississippi.
And
I'm
you
from
chose
Mississippi.
to come to Cleveland.
Yeah.
What made you make that decision? I'm sorry, I just gotta know.
Well, I was already on the road. I was working. I had used to work doing chicken farm, so I stopped. Yeah.
Is it exactly what it means, like a chicken farm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they start out as little bitty hatchlings, and we get them from there and grow them up to like 2 pounds, and then we sell them out.
So wait. That mean like if they have the eggs, you gotta take the eggs. And...
Like no. They never mature to that stage to where they can have eggs. So, these
you got
are
like prune them or whatever. I don't know what you call it.
Did you just say prune?
Yeah, I did say prune. No, you don't prune.
So really you the plug?
Yeah. I was literally the plug. I was the plug. You know what I mean? I handle distribution and everything. You know what I mean?
He was flipping them birds.
I was flipping them birds. And even during COVID, I was, you know what I mean? I kept y'all alive during COVID, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was the reason why they was fighting over the chicken sandwiches and everything.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Right. Truck drivers too. But yeah, so yeah, I got started doing COVID time. So it was like it really wasn't anything open but the clubs at that time. The clubs and buffet.
Right. So what transitioned you to come to Cleveland?
I was on the road, and I was already on the road working. As I'm on the road working, I had to get away from that chicken farm. I couldn't do it anymore. I was at the end of my road, and I got out.
Stuff get mundane. Keep doing the same thing over and over.
Exactly. And I had an Army buddy that was here in Ohio.
Okay.
And he told me, he was like, man, look, I don't know what you're doing in Mississippi. I know it's getting rough on you down there, but we got some jobs up here, and the comedy scene is up here. So you might want to come check it out. So I came up here, and when I first got up here, it was like, okay, I see what he's saying, because every night almost there was some open mic or showcase or something that you can get on. And it was like, if I don't get in on this, I'm gonna miss my opportunity.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, if I go back home, I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna be a regular average Joe. Nobody's gonna ever know who I am. Or either I'm just gonna end up being just like, you know what I mean, the regular person back in Mississippi, man. Like they don't really have the opportunities what I got while I'm here. So I'm gonna take full advantage while I'm here. And I love you guys, man. Y'all scene is so crazy.
I started. I had to come here.
Crazy. It's crazy because like all you guys, like y'all don't like each other. You don't know it when you on stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they on stage, y'all rock with each other. You know what I mean? Regardless, y'all like, okay, this our job, this what we do. Whatever problem we got, let's put that to the side. Let's make these people laugh. Let's do our job.
It's a support system.
Right.
And then you gotta learn to, I don't see these people again.
Right.
Obviously, this is a person that's gonna be in the game for a minute. So we continuously see each other. I ain't gotta like you, but I respect you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I like what you do.
And I noticed that here. Y'all ain't got that crowd mentality. You know what I mean?
Sometimes. Come on. You know, I don't know, man. You know, but I ain't gonna say that. Because even me and Marcus, he might not have beef. I had beef with his ass. It wasn't chicken, it wasn't steak, it was straight beef.
It was beef.
But you know, it's the times where You know you're gonna see each other. You know
Right.
you're gonna be around the same thing. Sat down and had a conversation. Like, look,
Right.
I gotta get this off my chest because this is how I feel.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you just respect it.
Right.
Like, I get where you coming from. Okay.
Yep.
Man.
Like you
That's
start
it.
off, you start off as comics, but
Yeah.
for as long as we've been in it, it's like
You
become
develop
friends and
relationships.
family.
Right.
And I say that, and y'all giving me such a good example. When I got here, like I just fell in love with all y'all as far as, you know what I mean, that
Mhm.
brotherhood, that sisterhood.
Yeah.
I just,
Now,
you know,
how long have you been in Cleveland?
I came to Cleveland last July, and
Okay.
I had to leave and go handle some family stuff back in
Uh-huh.
Mississippi, and I came back in December, and I've been here ever since.
Okay. Wait, it's only May though, right? Okay. Like, hold on.
But I was
Time goes so
Right.
fast when it be like, hold on, wait a
Right.
minute. December wasn't that far away. Okay.
right, but it's like then during the summertime, I was kind of coming here anyway. I was doing a show, so here,
Uh-huh.
but I was in Pittsburgh too, so I was back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah.
Right.
I actually started doing comedy in Pittsburgh.
Okay,
And then I moved back here to Cleveland. My first show was terrible. Thank God it wasn't that many people there. It was only like 5 people.
it wasn't Star. What's that? Star Pacey's.
No, it was Sassy Marie. This was years ago.
Okay,
I've been doing comedy for quite a while.
right.
But I got to the point where somebody was like, you can't count that time out where, because sometimes you'd be like, okay, I need a break.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this shit is a struggle.
Yeah.
For real. Especially being a female comic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of stuff, I just had to build relationships. I had to network. I had to start getting out of the box.
Mhm.
And I think like that's one of my biggest fears now is to be complacent.
Yeah.
I have to keep elevating.
You
You
got
know what
me.
I'm saying?
That's
I
me.
gotta
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
out of my comfort zone. Like I'm not a roaster, but I
Right.
make sure if anybody got a roast show, I want to do it
Right.
because I want to push myself
Right.
to be good at every
Right.
aspect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if I get there, I'm gonna get there and know everything.
Right,
I'm gonna know the business side. I'm gonna know how to do the acting, the voiceovers, all that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I want to be like a Oprah,
Yeah.
like a Kevin Hart Oprah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Where because I love doing stuff like this.
Right.
Like podcasting was on my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? Like I set goals every quarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And each one I hit, I just check it off and make a new goal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got now on my list 50 paid shows for the year.
Oh yeah.
And it's
That's
dope.
Did you
Sound
say
like
shows?
it's
50,000 per show.
Huh? I gotta get to 50 first. Goddamn. Like, and it'd be sad because last year was 100.
Right.
I was like, okay, I gotta do something that's obtainable though. But I still want to keep my goals. You know what I'm saying? But that's just
You can
ways
do it.
so I can push myself. You know what I'm saying?
You can get to
And
it.
that's why I started giving myself more credit too. Like, look, I've been out here for a minute. I got stuff up under my belt. I'm not gonna keep on doing free shows if I want to. Like, I love doing.
I heard Cat Williams say something like he did more free shows than he did paid shows, and even to this day. And sometimes it be like that, and sometimes you gotta bite that bullet. Like, all right,
No, if niggas paying at the door,
oh yeah, that's
you
different.
just
Yeah,
them at
if
the
it's
door.
tickets,
Fuck that.
yeah, if
You
it's
gonna
tickets,
pay me.
yeah, hell yeah. If it's ticket sales, yeah. But
Yeah.
if it's a free show, or if it's a show with like 5 people
Right.
there, it's like, all right, I understand. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
in this.
yeah.
You know
No,
what
I'm
saying?
not saying like that,
Like-
but I think too many free shows. You know what I'm saying? Like I even had somebody ask me, DM me about doing a show. Okay, I done did every show
Oh,
for
no,
you
you
for
can't.
free.
You can't hit me. No,
Nah,
no,
you
can't
ain't gonna
hit
keep
me,
on how
no.
much? Where they do that at? What you mean?
I gotta get paid for my craft.
In my inbox that you hit up.
Yeah. I think the free shows should be okay. When you first started off, like
That's
church,
what I was just
for 2
saying.
years,
I'm still
like,
in there.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
still
cool.
doing it for
We've
free.
been
But
in here
as
for a
long as
long
we've been
time.
doing it, yeah, like it's by choice at this point.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
absolutely. See, wait a minute, let me give it up for this Martin Church because it's kicking in.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be the best one you made.
Beautiful. Thank you. I try to up my game every time, make my guests feel comfortable.
It is actually communion ready, if I might say.
So,
I was
what
wondering.
are some of y'all goals that y'all want to hit or do in comedy?
Have a full, complete, like entertainment show without actually being just straight stand-up. Like maybe having a show where there's some acting, there's some improv, there's some stand-up, and then maybe a little crowd participation at the end of the show to actually write it and produce it myself.
That's pretty
Oh
different. That's
wow,
different.
yeah, like a variety show almost.
Yeah, but live.
And we don't got that many variety
That's dope.
shows
That's
anymore.
right.
You know what I mean? That's what's up, Marcus.
Those now it would be torn. You know what I mean? A little bit everywhere. I want to get to that point from Thursday to Sunday. I'm doing one show Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Friday, maybe 2 to 3 shows.
yeah,
Saturday, 2 to 3
Mhm.
shows. And Sunday, one show and we out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next city, like,
That's dope.
yeah, I want to be on that grind like that.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta wait for nobody. We all got connections. I know at least me and you do.
Right.
Well, we can hit people up. Come on, we know Danger in Columbus. We go to Columbus, Cincinnati, make it a weekend. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, hit these little clubs up. Because we got talent. I don't care what nobody say. Ohio comedy, ain't nobody fucking with us. Ain't nobody fucking with
Nobody
Ohio
fucking
comedy.
with my
Period.
click.
Period.
I
It's
had
your
to-
best
I had
man
to
in
go
New
get me
York
some.
or motherfucking Detroit. I don't care. North Carolina. I'm gonna put my best to the test.
I didn't.
I had to go get me some of it.
We didn't been places, but to me, the Midwest is like the toughest. Some of the
Yes.
best comedians from Ohio,
Yes, and they got
Chicago,
some fire Chicago.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Like Chicago probably can match our energy, but
Yeah.
I still Ohio man hands down.
Yeah.
We just
I mean,
the best.
we got Cat Williams, Steve Harvey, Dave Chappelle. Like
The
that's the
greats.
standard here in Ohio. That's the
That's
same.
the greats.
Yeah.
Actually, he's from Baltimore. Really, Dave
Oh.
Chappelle. He just lives here now.
Yeah, he was born here. He was born here. Then he moved here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
See,
he
I
was
didn't know
born
that.
in Ohio.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
That's one of my things on my bucket list to open up for Dave. I don't even know if he has an opener though. That's how Cody
Yeah,
be.
no, Marshall Brandon. That's his opening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Marshall. Shout out
I'm
to
gonna have
Marshall
to look
Brandon.
him up. Hey, Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall Brandon.
All right, with that being said, that leads me to our first game of the day. This is a mashup between the greatest movies of all time and TV reboot. Okay, I'm gonna give a synopsis of a movie or a TV show, and then you tell me what it is and if you know the theme song of the TV show. All right, this first one is gonna be a movie, y'all. Greatest movie of all time. In 1932, two strangers were wrongfully convicted and develop a strong friendship in prison that lasts them through the 20th century. Don't worry, their dreams of baseball and boom boom rooms, Ray and Claude, live for decades.
Is he supposed to shout out the answer or something?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
life.
I was waiting on my buzzer.
I said the buzzer.
Hey, he definitely hit the buzzer. That's hilarious.
I was like, did we wait till she get done? Right.
Sometimes I have fun facts. It was released in April 16th of 1999. Quotes, "You gonna eat your cornbread?" Martin Lawrence actually got one of his toes stuck in the bottle. Remember they was standing on the bottles as punishment?
Wait a minute, I
That's
didn't know that.
hilarious.
He got one of his toes stuck in the butt. That's
He
funny.
got his
Yeah.
real toe stuck in the bottle.
Have you seen the video they got? They got a little remake, but a musical of that scene of "You Want Your
Oh,
Cornbread."
no.
Yeah, you gotta, you gotta look that up. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh, this is a classic. I would say this is a classic. Desperation drives four inner city women to bank robbery in LA when a policeman who is
set it
involved-
off. Set it off. Set it off.
I thought you were gonna make this hard on us.
No, I try to be fair.
the money.
She said we wasn't supposed to hurt anybody, Frankie. I'm sorry, that was my part. Shout out to this Martin Church. It's wonderful. I'm just telling you. Y'all need to try this. I'm telling you. All right, this is a classic too. This movie was an instant classic when Thomas Anderson is asked to take the red pill or the blue pill and discovers the world isn't what it seems. Computers have
Matrix. The Matrix.
Mhm. It was the highest grossing movie on Warner Brothers made that year in March 31st, 1999.
Still ain't seen that movie.
You never seen The
You
Matrix?
ain't never seen The Matrix, man?
Wow.
I've seen clips. I played the video games.
Oh wow! Oh, that's sad.
I feel like I broke some code, but I've never watched The Matrix.
All right, but this is one of my favorites. It's not really. Jamie Foxx stars in this Western about a free slave who sets out
Django?
to rescue his wife.
Django.
Let me treat him like white
pray-
folk,
hey,
big
let's
dad.
pray for Jamie Foxx too.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang, you know what? A
I can't see
true
this thing.
talent, and he's a very rare because he's one of few that has an EGOT,
Right.
like an Emmy, a Grammy, Oscar, a Tony. Yeah, dang. Jamie Foxx is a talent. He's
Right.
everything, acting,
Everything.
singing,
Right.
comedy.
Quadruple threat.
Man, piano.
One of my favorite.
Now, I don't know. This one might be a little bit difficult. This Disney classic proves it's okay to be different. When a young circus elephant is born with large ears.
Dumbo.
Yeah. You remember the little song in there? I've never seen an elephant fly. No. Oh, this is a good one. This classic. Set in the Motor City, this number 9 ranked movie is about a young rapper struggling with every
Eminem.
aspect
8
of his
Mile.
life.
Hey man, yeah.
He said Eminem.
Right.
Palms are sweaty.
Lose Yourself won an Oscar for Best Original Song.
You better lose yourself in the music.
Let it go. Known as one of the greatest Batman movies of all time, this menace, known as Batman, biggest rival, wreaks havoc and chaos on the people of Gotham with an all-star cast of Christian Bale, Aaron Eckhart, and Heath Ledger in his last acting role.
The joke.
With the iconic line, "Why so serious?"
Why so serious?
You know which Batman movie it was?
I don't know the name of it. It's the one with
It's
the
about the
Joker.
Joker for sure. But
What's the name of it?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Dark Knight Rises, right?
Dark or something like that. Begins
believe.
or
I believe so.
Batman Begins.
I ain't the
something.
biggest Batman fan. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm gonna do 2 more. These ones are kind of hard. In this cult classic film, 5 high school students meet in Saturday detention and
The
discover.
Breakfast Club.
What? Don't you forget about me. Don't. I didn't think you'd get that way to go. I'm all excited. This was made by John Hughes, released February 15, 1985. All right. The lives of guards on death row are affected by one of their charges, a Black man accused of a child murder and rape, yet who has a mysterious gift. You might know him as John Coffey.
The Green Mile.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you are good.
Walking down the Green Mile, Green Mile, Green Mile. Walking down the Green Mile.
No, I never seen that. I never seen Green Mile.
Oh, Green Mile's a great movie too.
When the dude said this is a shocking experience.
It'll make me too emotional.
Yeah, it gets bad.
Because I can't watch a lot of slave movies either. Because I get too emotional.
It's not that.
Actually, it is
I'm not,
emotional,
but
but
it was-
it's a great movie though.
Yeah.
It probably
The storyline,
is.
because
I can't watch The Help. I
Okay.
just never seen.
oh yeah, if you've never seen The Help, don't watch The Green Mile. Then.
The Help was a fire movie too, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I heard. And I believe it.
He was
I just
smart.
can't.
She was kind. He was important.
I like the chocolate pie.
Yeah,
That was fun. Now, that was
yeah.
hilarious.
I'll take another hit of this Martin Churchill house.
Mine's empty.
But we're halfway through our show, and that means we hear a word from our sponsor. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio and the home of our original studio. They have 2 convenient locations. East Side, call 216-531-7373. Or call the West Side, 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of our state-of-the-art Studio 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547. Last but not least, Incredible Keepsake. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, you name it, an Incredible Keepsake can make it and customize it for you. Official merchandise provider for Red Line Radio LLC and our show host. Call 440-242-9648 or go to their website at www.incrediblekeepsake.com. As Diane would say, cherished moments are made to last forever. So I gotta ask y'all, what are some of y'all comic geniuses, or who do you look up to as far as comedy goes, or do you have anybody?
For me, I would say people that I was in. Okay, Chevy is one. Big
Chevy's
Chev.
so dope, man.
Yeah, I would say people I learned from. I learned from Jerry Seinfeld watching him. I learned what a bit was. Kevin Hart inspired me. He made it look so easy, and then I would say them. And then Ellen, I like Ellen DeGeneres. It surprised me how funny she was.
Yeah. And I
Ellen.
think people don't. I think they sleep on her and Wanda Sykes. Wanda
Wanda
Sykes
the
is
truth, yeah.
funny
Wanda
as
Sykes.
hell.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, she don't get enough credit.
And her
Like,
structure is amazing.
so dope.
Yeah.
She do a lot of
So
writing
dope.
too, though.
Right.
So
And that's
she really behind the scenes getting banked.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's where the money reside. Where the
Right.
money reside. I tell you, I'm trying to just get some artists, make money off of them, and just do the background shit for real.
Fact.
If I can get a nice little TV show like The Simpsons or what's the other one, Family Guy, where it's
Right.
for years and I can just do voiceover, man, that would be the life. I can eat all the steaks and shrimps I want.
Sound like a plan.
So who are some of the people that inspire you?
Cat Williams, because I love like the energy of Cat Williams.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
To be able to run from one side of the stage to the other and have people still following you and not on their phone while you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Right,
So keep them engaged the whole time. So like he's a big inspiration as far as that Arnez J.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
seen him in person. He
Right.
came
You
to
see him in person?
Central State. He came to Central State, and oh my god, he is so funny because you know he always do the
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
the contorting with his body, and oh my god, this girl, I don't know, she had on this thick scarf, and he would not lay off of her. He was like, baby, is your neck's cold? Your neck's cold. And he just kept saying that shit was just so hilarious, man.
Right.
That's another thing. Like, people don't know that these places have budgets. You know what I'm saying? And they will put these budgets out for one comic, a nice couple of stacks. You know what I mean? And I think that's how he got, because I went to Central State, and that's where I seen him at. But it was he was hilarious.
Right.
Just him. I was like, man. And he went for a good
Fantasia about to be going there, ain't she?
hour. I don't know.
Yeah, Fantasia about to be going there.
I don't go there no more, nigga. You
I know, but she just enrolled in Central State.
She going to go to school?
Yeah, she going to
She
go
can
to
read.
school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fantasia. Yeah,
She
they going to
can
go to school.
She can read.
Oh, I thought you meant the performance.
No.
I was hoping that's what you were talking about because I didn't know she could read.
No, Fantasia going to Central State, like they enrolling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's good though. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, she gonna get our numbers up too. That's what we need.
You know that.
Because you know they took our Bill Cosby building. We need another education building, please, y'all. I'm gonna steal the man. Come on now, some stuff. Y'all petty. You done already took his little 70s. I'm sorry. Shout out to Bill Cosby. I still love you, Bill. You was my dad.
Hey, whether he did it or not, it's a lot of people that did
You was my dad.
worse.
Them was grown women, okay?
We need to talk about Epstein Island, all types of shit.
Right.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, and Bruce.
Oh, Bruce. Yes.
Bruce.
I like
He's
Bruce.
an amazing
Fat
storyteller,
Daddy.
and I love telling stories.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So he's definitely an inspiration to me.
That's dope. That's dope.
And Richard Pryor, of course.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
I would say he probably the first comedian to break that color barrier where it was like everybody.
Yeah.
on the show.
Right.
Yeah. Well, him and Dick Gregory. I wish I could have met him once.
Dick too,
he was still alive, but
definitely did.
Dick Gregory, I watched some of
Dick
his
was,
stuff.
He was smart.
I got to meet
Paul
his nephew.
Mooney?
Yeah.
I met his nephew like
Yeah, I got to meet Paul. I got a chance to meet Paul.
Paul ain't dead though, is
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passed away. Yeah.
Oh.
R.P. Paul. Yeah, he cussed me out when I met him. Yeah.
he? He seemed like he would though.
Yeah.
Like he's just that tight. Like I don't give a fuck.
Right.
He probably hilarious like regularly.
That's what it was.
Right.
He's probably hilarious regularly. Charlie Murphy was probably really hilarious.
Yeah, he seemed like he was a good storyteller.
But it's crazy about Dick Gregory. Like this man went to prison for comedy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like for comedy,
I did
man.
watch
Like
a little
just-
documentary on him.
Yeah. And just doing his stand up because he wanted to tell some truth.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he was one of like the first ones to get booked like on the Ed Sullivan show,
Yeah.
like one of them
Yeah.
shows that was all, pretty much Caucasian. So yeah. Okay, I didn't get to do some of the TV show ones, so
Okay.
I wanted to go back to that and see if this is a good one though.
I love the music.
I know.
TV reboot.
Like this.
Which one is it?
I
Like
love the
it's so
setup,
official.
man. Shout out to Red Line.
Right.
And Tim
This
Big
is so official,
hey,
bro.
Tim is the truth.
Yeah, in fact.
He on point.
He's like my mystery man behind the
Man.
ones and twos. He always
Yeah.
keep it going.
And everywhere I go, I see Tim somewhere working.
Always.
Somewhere
Always.
working. Hell, I went to Burger King the other day and I seen it. I said, Tim, what the hell you doing back here working these folks' radio? Get out of this back.
I like that one.
That's my boy Tio, though.
Okay. When Danny Tanner's wife dies, the San Francisco sportscaster.
Right.
Do you remember the theme song? I'm gonna start you off.
Coming
You gotta
around the
join
bend.
That was it though.
That's on like every sitcom.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the,
The paper boy,
evening TV. Now you can say
Coming around the bend.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart
Right.
that you can run home to.
Oh, this was my favorite right here. This is my favorite. Every Saturday morning. Lovable scammer Zach Morris leads his pals on adventures
Saved
at
by the
California Bayside. Do you remember how that theme song started?
Ooh, that's a rough one. Hold on. You know this one,
I don't remember none
I
of
say,
it.
bro, you know this.
When you wake up in the morning,
I don't remember the theme song.
Oh,
Yeah, Tim.
when
just
I
said-
wake up in the morning and the alarm goes out the warning and I think I'll never make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I grab myself a look, I'm at the corner just to see the bus drive by.
it's all right because I'm saved by the mail.
I remember that.
When a teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess and I done it on my homework last night. Sitting low on my chest, she will know that I'm there.
Something about
Tomorrow
somebody.
it'll be all right.
It's all right.
Cause I'm saved by the.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. This is good. We should know this one. 6 black 20-somethings, 4 women and 2 men.
Living
Living
single.
single. We are living single.
I remember that.
I'm glad I got my. Put your head up.
What?
Put your head up.
That's right.
It's like you gotta fight with my homegirl. Stay to my left.
Am I right?
It's hot like glue. We are living
Oh,
single.
oh, the 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my.
Right.
All right. This 90s classic gave us a look into a Detroit radio host relationship with his
Martin.
girlfriend.
Martin,
Lawrence.
Martin, Martin.
How y'all feel? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
This is a challenge.
Uh-oh.
Miss Garrett heads an all-girl school that's centered around 4 girls. Wealthy and spoiled
Facts of
Blair.
life. The facts of life.
The
You
facts
take
of
the good, you
life.
take the bad, and then you put them together. That's the
The
facts of life.
Right.
The
Hey,
facts of life. And
Hey.
the world never seems.
Something else about some white folks
stuff.
stuff.
Your dream. Okay, we got to do this last one. This is my favorite one. Oh, this is my favorite one. Okay, 4 elderly women living together in Florida.
Golden girl.
Golden girl. Yeah, definitely. R.P.
I know
Betty
you know
White.
that. Thank you for being a friend.
oh yeah.
Travel down the road back again.
So we started from the bottom, now we're here now.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
And a comforter.
Oh,
And if you know about it,
and it.
and everyone you know,
That is.
you would be and a card attached would say,
Thank you for being a friend.
You know why black people love that song so much? 'Cause you can sing that in church.
Right.
In church singing that song.
yeah.
You pull it up.
Everybody love that song.
Right.
Tell how much time we got? How long we doing on time?
You got 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
It's 19. It's like
Everybody know
18.
that one like they know the Sanford and Son one too.
Well, I can keep on going.
Everybody know
You
it.
know what? I need to put that in there too.
I
don't think I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You
one.
big dummy.
And a good time. And a good time.
Good time.
Anytime you need a payment, good time. Anytime you I gotta put that in there.
I like how you get your neck when it does.
Ooh, ooh.
Right, make you feel that way.
I ain't
Good
gotta
times.
watch, you know
Good
what I'm saying?
times.
So I can just go up real easy, like bow, bow, bow.
Like you hit the high note like
Right.
that.
Remind me of saying every time what you say, your finger going up there, but you ain't.
Oh, that's a good one. The Pink is a popular strip club in Mississippi.
Down
Wee
in the
Valley.
valley with the girls get naked.
If you throw a band, then you know she gon' shake it. 1, 2, break 'em. 3, 4, break 'em. These niggas grind hard, but
Hey,
these
bitches
bitches got
grind
harder.
hard.
Climbing up the phone just to get at the bottom. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say,
Sorry.
speaking of that, shout out to Chris Too Much. He had a fire joke the other night off of that.
Oh, yes,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Chris Too Much.
He had
Yeah,
a
shout out
fire
to him.
joke off that the
Shout
other
out
night.
Chris Too Much. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
He was hilarious.
Crazy. He
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
he
that was
brought
the
it.
funeral." He said,
Yeah.
"At the funeral, you should play the music that she liked."
Right,
Right.
right,
Right.
absolutely. That was, and the crowd was going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. 2 black kids from Harlem, Arnold Jackson and older brother Willis, are welcomed into a
let
family
you have
of
that
a
one.
wealthy businessman, Philip Drummond, when their mother
Different strokes it takes.
Okay.
Different
yeah,
stroke.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Different stroke. Yeah. What you talking about, Willis?
now the world don't move
To the beat of just one drum.
Yes.
What might be right for you might not be right for some. The world we know.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this is a good one. This spinoff has Denise Huxtable going to a predominantly
different
black
world.
college. I know my parents
Parents
love
love
me.
Stand behind me just one day.
I know now that
I forgot
I'm
that part.
ready because I finally heard him say it's a
different
different world.
world. Woo!
The
And where you come from. And
Mm-hmm.
got beat now. Something that did not dare to make it.
Yeah, if we're focused on our
My favorite part.
we can take it. Yeah.
My,
Okay,
my
okay,
favorite
I
part
got
when they do the caps at the end.
Yeah.
So that's hard.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the only part I really remember. I remember it go side scroller. going through all the different scenes, but I'll never really remember hearing the theme song.
I always remember
Really?
seeing run through for some reason in the little basketball outfit. I always remember that.
Okay. Got one more. This is a good one. Policeman Carl Winslow has enough to deal with on his job.
Family Matters.
Yep. It's a rare condition
This day and age,
to read any good news in a newspaper page.
Love and condition is a grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. And there must be some magic true inside this chisel wall. Something. The funny part, everything. I didn't even know I knew that song. Now.
Days go by. It's a different love than a family.
Look, you know what I like about Family Matters? I tried to watch it every week to see when that little girl was gonna come back.
Right. Judy just disappeared.
You know what I mean? Like and then when I did see Judy again, I was not surprised. It was like, if your parents kick you out the house at 10, what do you end up doing other than porn?
Oh,
That's funny. That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
oh, Judy.
Oh, Judy.
You didn't even see her no more. She just went upstairs.
Right, yeah. Never came back. Like she's still on punishment.
Right.
That's a long punishment.
Right. Just went upstairs, never seen her. Nigga, she ain't go
Never
outside
came
or nothing. Uncle didn't come get her, no nothing. Grandma, nothing.
Nobody.
Most of the time they send you to
check on
Mississippi.
her?
I thought they sent her to Mississippi at first.
Right.
That's what they do with most people doing the summer, send you to Mississippi with your grandma.
Okay, just a couple questions. If you had the choice between to see Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy, but whoever you choose, you cannot see the other,
Oh,
who would it be?
You talking about live, like stand up, or just
Yeah.
in
I
person?
know I want to go with
No,
this.
live.
Oh, okay.
I want to go really and truthfully. I want to go with Dave Chappelle because he working right now, so I know his game's still strong.
Yeah, I got questions. What Eddie Murphy we talking about?
I said what Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, raw Eddie Murphy,
The
delicious
Eddie Murphy now.
I don't know. I think Eddie will always be fun.
Right.
Like he's just like a classic.
You're
To
just waiting on him to say
you
something
know what I
anyway.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Just one of those guys that transition well.
Right.
Like we got very few that transition well, but like rappers and 50 Cent doing a good job.
I would say Eddie because he fit more of my style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can learn from him.
I don't know if I could choose between.
This is
Right.
tough.
It's
That's like not even
hard.
fair. Like,
It ain't.
Right.
It ain't. That's why I
Right.
came up with the question.
That's why I had to
That's
go.
why.
I'm gonna go with Dave though. I'm still gonna go
Dave.
with Dave because,
Yeah.
like I said, I know Dave working out right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's working out right now. That's like going to say, you know, I want to go see Doug Flutie or somebody play football. Like I don't really care. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to see him in his day if I had a chance to get that ticket, but
And
I
it's
would
such
rather.
a rare performance too.
Right.
Because
Yeah, if it's Eddie Murphy raw,
Right.
I'm there. Eddie Murphy raw.
Dang.
that's my favorite stand-up
I'm gonna go
like,
with
of
you
all
on that.
time. Like,
Yeah, if it's
So it's-
raw, yeah. But if it's Eddie Murphy now,
No, I can't.
but the amount you can learn from Eddie now, though.
Yes.
I don't think he would be funny now.
but he can teach you about
Because we all know stand up is
Yeah.
like
It's
you got to
been
be on
so
that bike though.
long.
You got to ride that bike.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm
true.
saying.
Yeah, like
But I think he would still come up with so many
Chris
concepts.
Tucker.
Because
Chris
he
Tucker
was so
ain't
above his time
Chris
when he was
Tucker-
young.
when Chris Tucker first started, he was hilarious, and if he would have kept going, but when he tried to come back out, it was like subpar for real.
Chris, I know Eddie though. Eddie,
You
one of
right.
them that's a natural talent to me.
You right?
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
right.
And got it from Beverly Hills
It's
Cop.
so young, yeah.
Just broke barriers. You know what I'm saying? And was still him, still nigga-ish. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Wait
Yeah.
a second, I got
Yeah.
thrown out of
Yeah.
a fucking window. You see me thrown out of a fucking window?
Right.
That shit. I mean, just it's not a movie. It's not a decade that he went by
Right.
that
He
he
didn't have
hasn't had
something
a
relevant.
classic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even that Netflix, You People, that shit was funny to me.
Yeah, you people was dope.
He said, I'm the blackest nigga in here. I'm
10.
sorry, I love Eddie.
10.
Okay, cool. if you had $1 million, but can only keep 10%, the rest you had to use in 60 days, what would you do with that money that you had to spend in 60 days?
I'm investing in something. I'm calling Bezos, Musk, somebody. You know what I mean? Like, what can we do? Somebody. I'm gonna invest it though, and I'm gonna buy some houses in the hood.
You gonna buy a block?
I'm about to buy the whole block.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take 10,000 at first
and go to P Valley.
And I got to go do some things. I got to get some stuff out of my system where I can invest. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to invest. But if I take that money and go invest it first, I'm gonna pull it so quick it ain't gonna earn nothing.
Yes, right.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a little money and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go have some fun and we're gonna do some things, go to Puerto Rico or something. I'm gonna do something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna invest, but I'm gonna do me like a food bank or something like that. Get something that I know gonna always, you know what I mean, feed my people. Even if I'm not there, it's still gonna feed my people. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
I would this month is actually mental health illness month and foster child month. I used to be a foster parent, and I mean, I guess technically I still am. I don't know. It's up to the agency. No,
I remember what happened.
That little nigga snitching ass.
Right.
Damn. But I always wanted to make sure that I made a shelter, but a nice shelter.
Right.
And I don't want to call it a shelter necessarily, maybe a transitional housing. I will make one definitely for women and children, a separate one for men, and then I want to do a foster care one. Because a lot of these kids are wayward kids. Yep. They turn 18 and they don't really get to know what to do with their lives for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have any like good programs to teach them basically what happens after I age out. You know what I mean? And a lot of them they would have us watch movies, and a lot of them would age out and get addicted to drugs. Some of them would commit suicide. Some of them would get murdered, and it's just like it's such a high rate with foster kids, you know what I'm saying? And I still love my foster son. You never stop loving them, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's just you have to give them time to learn and be, an individual, because they'll never stop wanting to, have their parent, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I never want to stop that connection. I mean, his mama ain't shit, but I mean, he has to learn that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't up to me to tell him.
Right.
The bitch ain't shit though.
Right.
But sorry. Not sorry.
Shit, my daddy ain't shit.
Mine ain't either. I don't know who that nigga is, nigga. Can I get some child support? I know I'm about 40, but okay. If you had you actually have one, but if you found out you had a twin, what would you do?
Well, some shit I did. I told the police I was him.
See, there you go. That's what I was thinking along the lines of right there. See, because what I was thinking, I was like, man, I got a couple things I need to be paid. I'm pretty sure his credit would be better than mine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Actually, how I found out Marcus had a twin because he's a banker at my bank. And I was like,
the Woodforest the steel yard.
Yeah, I was like, you look just like this guy I do comedy with for real. And he was like, what's his name? He was like, yeah, that's my twin brother. I was like, shut up, it's a small world. Nigga, you need to give me a percentage off my account.
Has he ever went on stage as you?
No.
You know the difference. You can tell them apart, but they look just alike.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, I've been trying to rob him for years, but that nigga got to work. That's his job. I just need an inside man. I'm like, nigga,
I know that's right. What would you do if you never had to work again?
Comedy.
Yeah, stand up.
Straight comedy.
Yeah, I think I would too. Yeah, comedy and acting. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
More wishes.
I
don't know if I should say. Okay,
good answer.
I like that.
I get to my last one and be like, let me get more.
I don't know if I had a chance at wishes. Let me see. I know. Like, I don't know. Man. Like,
I say generational wealth for my family and friends.
That's a good one.
Family and friends.
I don't know.
I know I want to be. I don't want to say.
It would sound selfish. Anything I would say right now.
Wow.
You know what I
Why
mean?
would it?
It would just sound selfish because, like, if you got 3 wishes, like I'm gonna say some stuff I want for me. I'm not gonna give the answer that everybody else want to give.
Hey,
Like,
this your wish.
like I'm gonna
Shit,
say,
do that.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna say like
I'ma
a
be
fleet of jets or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
that's what
right,
I want.
right.
Like,
No,
want
I mean,
something.
but see, with them fleet of jets, you gotta have workers. Now the family hired.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's what I want. I
Just
want
don't hire
fleet
niggas like
jet,
Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Fine.
my own record label.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay.
That's dope.
Not really. I'm
Church Boy Records.
Church boy.
Church boy Philly.
If you were president, what would you do if you were president?
If I was president,
I would have free healthcare and free food stamps for everybody. Even the
I like
rich people
that.
gonna get them.
I like that.
Like y'all don't see like what we've been talking about.
I like that.
Food stamps is amazing, nigga. And
They are.
section 8, we gonna speed that shit up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we gonna get niggas on the list quicker.
Right.
Oh, and I'm a free meats and all to everybody else. Y'all niggas get
Right.
Larry Hoover.
If I was president, let me see. I give everybody 10,000, and you got a year to show what you done with it. And if you can't prove it, you getting your ass to work, and you working for us wherever we put you at.
Damn, nigga, what the? All right.
Hold on now.
Wait a minute.
Stipulations and shit. Can I
Yep.
just take my 10,000?
Yeah, just let me
Nope.
get the 10.
I'ma
No,
do
just like
something
see,
good
we
with it.
learn.
No, I'm still mad because I ain't get no PPP loan. Can you tell?
Right.
I'm still mad. I didn't get one.
Right.
My baby mama got one. I'm sitting there. I couldn't even get my kids for about 2 months
Damn.
because they was eating chicken and lobster and crab legs and stuff. They didn't even want to come see me. Getting ready to go to Puerto Rico, so I gotta wait to see my kids because of PPP loans and stuff.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? And then they done turn around and got a whole car for my son, and he ain't even 15 yet. I'm like, man, how I'm gonna fight with this? And these PPP loans, and he won't even give me one. So yeah, if I was president, look, I give you the PPP loan, but you gonna have to show me something.
Show me something.
I need to see it. Show me what you done with it within a year. You good. You can keep it. No questions asked.
What if I just show you I pay my rent? Like that counts.
I got to have you, dog. I got to have you, dog.
I mean, but I work. I put the money. I put other money, to other
Or what if
stuff.
he buy a
But
house? Is that
We
better?
learned from Biden. I got to have you, dog.
Okay, I always love to do this question as a wrap-up question. Well, I'm gonna do two. Okay. The first one is, if you can meet anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
I would say Jesus. I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on. Did
that's
it really
a
everything
crazy
cool?
answer.
Did it really happen, nigga?
Everything
Then when
cool.
you coming back, nigga? I need to figure this out.
It
nigga.
seems like it's
Since I'm a comedian, we talked to do tags. I'm gonna tag off you. I want to meet Mary Magdalene and see what was true on that. See if that was really true or not. That's who I want to see. I want to meet her. Let's see what she talking about.
okay.
See if she can get the new thoughts and
Yeah.
get him some free game on how to pull the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
Because she did her thing, obviously, from what we hear, but history try to keep that away from us.
Yeah.
We'll leave that alone before they come cancel us or something. We'll let them have it. We know the truth, though.
Okay. If it was a book, or if your life was a book, what would the title be?
That's a good question. It would be
I know it's a good one.
I would say always think out the box.
Okay.
Mine would be I'm Not My Father.
Oh, that's a good one. I think
Okay,
I
can you
got
be
it.
your father being the pastor? That's a lot of pressure.
That's hard.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably wanted you to be the assistant pastor
Man, look.
immediately.
10,
He like
12. 10, 12. They
Uh-huh.
they had me as the prodigy, bro. Like I was supposed to be the next
Get
youngest
this
preacher.
pulpit.
Yeah,
You the
know
heir,
what I'm
you the heir to pew.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
They was like this little kid that come out and he was like 11. They was like, now you got to do it this year. You got to be the preacher this year. You ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna beat the record. I'm like, man, the record. I want to go ahead and smoke cigarettes. And y'all talking about like, nah. But yeah, I'm not my father. That'll be the title of my
That's
book.
dope. That's dope. I think
I
I would
don't
have
think
to
that's a
kinda
lot of
too.
pressure for 11
That
year
is,
old.
that
I
is.
wouldn't put that on my
But
son.
you got to
at
think
11.
of like, what about all the kids that's LeBron's son, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan?
Right.
Like, you got all this pressure. Your parent was great.
Yeah.
Like, I got to be great too. What if
Right.
I'm
I mean, but they
shitty?
like see, like LeBron's kids wanted to. Mike's kids was they sorry. Like they
Right.
They
Right.
niggas knew they wasn't about to make it in hoop. They're like, fuck it. I'm about to fuck Scottie Pippen, nigga's wife.
Right.
Ah!
I'm gonna get in where I fit in.
Right. Next best thing.
Right, right.
Well, I want to thank y'all both for coming out.
Thank
man.
you. Thank
It
you.
means so much to me again, because this is one of the things I had as a goal, is getting a podcast. And me personally, I'm just, it's fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? And every week I have dope guests. I know so many people, and the fact that I get to showcase y'all is just a blessing that I get to do.
Thank you.
So thank y'all so much for coming
Respect.
out.
Thank you.
I don't even know if y'all gave us y'all
No,
social media first.
underscore Marcus Martin on IG. Follow me on IG and like Comic Marcus Martin on YouTube. You can even put that in like Tidal and Spotify and even all music platforms.
And all mine on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, any of that. It's Church Boy, but at the end of boy, instead of a Y, it's an I. So it's Church Boy Comedy, and on Facebook is Levi Davis.
Church Boy with an I, not a Y.
Not a Y.
Thank you to all. Always tuning in. Y'all know, love each other. Laughter is medicine. It doesn't hurt to laugh. And you know her. So you know her. Support her. GNG and Funny 33 on Instagram, y'all. Have a good night.